Okay, so I'm gonna show you a way of getting something like this done. It's kind of similar to a basic technique of creating a car tire. So let's start from scratch. So the idea is basically going to be we're gonna create a plane. And we can set whatever parameters we want here. So we can set it to 1, 0 out the transforms. And I'm going to basically rotate it. I'm gonna hold J, rotate it up to 45 degrees, something like this. And then I'm going to extrude both of these. I'm gonna get something like that, and then I could even go a bit further and get something like this. So now I have a basic weave pattern. Next, I'll duplicate it and then rotate it. And something like this. Then if we activate topology, we can kind of see a little bit better what's going on. Now I'm gonna scale them up and then subdivide. You can actually subdivide them for real. Something like this. And you can see we have subdivision of 2. So next, I'll move this guy over here. And then this guy over here. Oops. This guy over here. So now I have a basic weave. I can group it. And then keep duplicating it. Now the grouping is less important. And we can decide how many we want. I'm just holding X so it snaps. You can keep on doing this. Now, so basically I want them to join in a way that makes sense. We can try and let's see here. If I hit up, let's say I can duplicate this guy. You can hold in X. So let's try something here. Let's grab all of these and try and add a deformer on them. The reason why I'm keeping all of these subdivisions here is I want to be able to deform it in a smooth way. So if I go into deform nonlinear band, I should be able to give it a curvature. So I actually wanted something like this. And I wanted to see if they're going to come and intersect with each other. So I can scale it down. The more I scale it down, the more they're going to come in and try and intersect with each other. But you see, it's not really working out that well right now. Like it kind of goes in a negative space and it doesn't work that well. So I'm gonna get rid of this for now and come back here and take a slightly different approach. We can also add a little bit of thickness. So I'm thinking maybe again hidden up. I can duplicate and just fill that gap a bit further. Now next I'm gonna get in here and just do something like this, and I want to make sure that I'll have a piece that would interweave with them. So I could either add one more piece over here, I think like that, yeah, like that, or do the opposite and erase pieces. So something like that. And you see, snap into grid really helps. Cool. It looks kind of nice and continuous, right? Next, let's do this again. Select everything, deform, non-linear. We can hover it here, and let's give it a bend. Set it to 180, and then align it with whatever directionality we want. Okay, cool. And now we can try and scale this down until they close. Something like this. So you can see we'll have a very minor issue here with the transition. So by increasing how much they stake out, we'll have a bit of an easier time fixing this problem. But that's basically it. And we can, of course, extrude all of these. So if I select all of the geometry, I can get in here and extrude. Just to make sure that I'm extruding in the right direction, and something like this. And I got myself a decent high res. Now, alternatively, you can also do something similar inside of ZBrush, but I'm having trouble having the rounded kind of appearance here with micromesh without really making it super duper tiny, or doing it as a deformer after the fact, just like I did here. So for me, it's just easier to polymodel it directly in Maya. So hopefully this helps.